Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad to have all you Aquarians here today to do this special reading for anyone with the sun sign of Aquarius. And I started doing these zodiac readings last month, and I did the one to assess the chakras, and that got a lot of great feedback. So I will do that one again in October. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do another one in July, kind of see how that goes. So today, Aquarius, we are going to do a reading that is going to help you connect with one of your members of your spiritual team. And before we get into all that, we need to first get the housekeeping out of the way. And I'm not going to go into a bunch of sales and all that because you can watch this in July, August, September, or October. Just depends on when you watch it. So anyway, the only housekeeping I really have is if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would please consider smashing that subscribe button. And the reason why I do this all the time, and I feel like I'm always begging, but the YouTube algorithm, guys, it seriously is real. It is based off of subscribers and watch time. And watch time is kind of easy to get because people watch videos, but they don't necessarily subscribe to the channel. So you can end up getting it's 4,000 hours of watch time, but you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And, you know, I don't know exactly what happens. I just want to wait and see till I get there. So if you would consider subscribing, I would greatly appreciate it. And please do that for any YouTuber you watch. One of the things, though, you can go ahead and you can turn off the notifications to either YouTube on your settings on your phone, or you can even turn off notifications to specific channels. If you do that, I'm not going to know. It's not going to offend me. And then you just come to the channel, you know, whenever you want to see what's going on. I mean, I do release things regularly, but you know, you just go to the channel whenever you feel like it. So if you would consider doing that in advance, I just want to say thank you and namaste. It really does support me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 5 cards from the traditional tarot deck. This is a Rider-Waite deck. And we're going to ask some questions and connect with one of your guides or one of your team members from your spiritual team. Then at the end, I'm going to pull a card, and this is going to be a message at your guardian angel, a special message that they are trying to get to you, whether we talk to the guardian angel or somebody else on your team. You know, we'll see here in a minute, but this is going to be from your guardian angel. Now I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling while I talk. Actually, first, let's go ahead and the card's already cleared. I clear everything with sage, but I love my tincture bells. They're so good for clearing energy. All right, they're done. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, your spiritual team. Now, from the time that you are conceived, that is when your guardian angel basically is assigned to you. So they are with you from the time that you are conceived, all right? And they're with you throughout the whole time you're in this meat suit. However, as we progress through life, we pick up other guides and galactic guides, spirit guides, spirit animals. It depends. Like, for example, because I'm a Reiki master teacher, I have Reiki guides. I have a pendulum guide that when I use my pendulum, I have a galactic guide who is also a very protective guide. And, you know, for some of us, we only ever deal with our guardian angel. For others, they don't even deal with any of them, but we have a whole army because there is a legion of higher beings. And even like within the angels, there's a hierarchy. But I mean, we have monks or scribes that are assigned to us, elementals, just all kinds of guides. So we're going to connect with one and then ask a few questions. Now, please remember, this is a general reading. This is for anybody in the whole world that is Aquarius. So this might not resonate with you. If it doesn't, please don't get frustrated. Don't say that this is fake and woo-woo. You know, come back maybe in a month or two. Because like I said, this is good and till I do the next one in November. But anyway, I'll be able to tell if it's your guardian, if it's a guardian angel. Other than that, because this is a general reading, I might be able to tell some characteristics of the angel, but I won't necessarily like be able to pull a name or anything like that, because this is not a personal reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always go to my website, yournaturalhealer.com/services. And I offer all kinds of readings. There's different packages, different prices, different lengths. And if you want something particular or customized to you, you can email me and ask. I don't price gouge. I mean, there are people that charge like $60 an hour just for a reading only. And, you know, it's worth it because, I mean, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it other just than the reading. You know, you've got to cleanse your tools and your space, and then you've got to connect to the energy, and then you do the reading, and then you need to cleanse yourself when you're done and disconnect from the energy, clean all your tools, upload, you know, the video. So, I mean, in an hour reading, it's probably about 2.5 hours worth of work. And a lot of people don't realize that. But anyway, if you're interested in a reading, check it out. And you can always ask, and I will give you always a fair price if it's something outside of the scope of what, you know, I offer, you know, if it's something like really super long or whatever. If it does resonate with you guys, though, I want you to take your right hand, so this hand, place it on your heart as you inhale in. Take a deep breath, and I want you to say, yes, I claim this for myself, okay? So, I think that's it. So we ready to get this party started, Aquarius? All right, so I'm going to pull 5 cards. Oh, hold on, put that back. Before we start, I know a lot of you don't necessarily are new to my channel, but every Monday I do a tarot reading for the week, and then every Friday I do an oracle message that I like to call an email from your guardian angel. And I always pull a crystal before I do the reading and whatever I'm drawn to. So for you guys, ocean jasper. So this here is a piece of ocean jasper. Ocean jasper is usually, if it's authentic, it's really hard sometimes to get a hold of. I don't currently have any in the Your Natural Healer store. I am hoping to add some this month. So anyway, if you have ocean jasper, I would go ahead and work with it. If you don't have ocean jasper, Google it, kind of see what the properties are of it, and then maybe just meditate on those things. Ocean jasper has lots of great properties. I plan on doing a video for the Crystal Educational Series on my channel here on ocean jasper, but that's going to be in the near future. All right, so, and then I've got some quartz just to help amplify and charge up the energy. All right, so now we can get this party started. So I'm going to draw the 5 cards, and then I'll make them nice and pretty so we can see them. All right. Sorry my nails look terrible. I had recently been canning a lot of beets, and they were stained red, and then I broke 2, so I've cut them all off. Mine grow pretty fast, though. They're very thick, so I'm very lucky. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I know you're not here to hear about my manicure. All right, so the first card I'm going to draw, Aquarius, is so we can kind of get a feeling of who we are connecting to for this reading. All right, and for you, I got the 9 of Cups. Okay, this is a really good card, actually, because this is kind of like a wish card. So I think that we're going to be connecting with a guy that, you know, maybe when you're wishing for something special or wishing for something to happen, that this is the guy that comes in. Now, sometimes it is our guardian angel. I want you to think of your guardian angel kind of like the CEO of You Inc., okay? And your guardian angel will delegate things. And trust me, everybody that's on your spiritual team is working for your highest good. They're not going to steer you wrong. And your guardian angel is not going to delegate something to an angel or a higher being that can't handle the job. because if that's the case, your guardian angel will take care of it. But I think this is not necessarily your guardian angel. I think that this is definitely, it could be an angel or some kind of higher being that helps you or comes to bat when you're wishing for something that you truly in the deepest of your heart is desiring, and it's not being desired out of ego, that it's being desired out of love. Well, it should be. Maybe you are desiring something out of ego and they're going to give us a message saying nope. So we'll see what they say. All right. So we're going to call, I'm just going to say him just because it's easy. We're going to call him your wish guide. Okay. So let's see. Your wish guide wants to give you a message right now. Right now, while you're watching this, your ears are wide open. This is a message right now that he needs to tell you. Oh, Aquarius. Oh, this is wonderful. This is all about love. All right. God, this is great. Some of the other zodiac signs, the readings have been, they've been all right. Some have been like really not great, but this is wonderful. Everybody always loves love readings. So this is fantastic, especially the fact that we're working with your wish guide. This is saying first of all, if you're single and not in any type of relationship, sorry, I hit my camera, I'm just excited. If you're not in any kind of relationship, you're going to get swept off your feet. Now, I'm not saying it's the one, but you are going to be gaga and you're going to get swept off your feet and romanced and good stuff. Good stuff. So if you are single, be on the lookout. All right. Now, if you're in a relationship, then we could be possibly looking at getting engaged. Maybe you're going to be proposed to. If you are currently engaged and you haven't set a date, you guys are going to set that date. And if you're married, your relationship is about to change and have something, a deeper commitment to it. All right. So this is just wonderful stuff, Aquarius. This is, as I said, this is the stuff dreams are made of, and you wished, and this wish guide is saying it's coming. It is coming. Okay. So it's coming in your in your near future. All right. Oh, that's wonderful. I am so happy for you guys. And really, there's nothing else to say about that card. It is what it is. So it plays perfectly. All right. So the next card we're going to pull to see what your wish guide needs to say is that they have been sending you a message and you have been ignoring it. Okay. Now, the two things, either you're seeing it and you're consciously ignoring it, going, no, okay, whatever. Or subconsciously, you're seeing it, but it's your subconscious that is not letting you acknowledge this information. Now, when anybody in our spiritual team gives us messages, it usually will come in the form of dreams. So in dreams, it could be seeing someone, colors, symbols, songs, anything, just like real life. So, if you don't currently have a dream journal, that may be something you want to start utilizing. And if you're not sure what a dream journal is or how to get started, if you go to, and I haven't done these in a while, I do want to start them back up, is the Tuesdays Enlightenment. I did an episode about spiritual journals, and I did cover dream journals in that. So that may be something you really want to do. Additionally, it could be synchronicity. So maybe you're seeing the same number, or maybe the same song is constantly coming on. It's a song you haven't heard in 5 or 10 years. Or maybe you're singing the lyrics of something you haven't heard in a long time. Another thing, a big thing that they do, and this is what one of my mentors told me, is license plates, vanity plates. So if you're driving along and you pull up behind somebody at a stoplight, or if you're at the grocery store and you park your car and you walk by a car with vanity plates, a lot of times the universe will put that message out there, that vanity plate in your path for you to see, because it is really a message for you. So just, if you're one of the people that have subconsciously been filtering this out and ignoring it, I want you to really take some time and think if you can think of any synchronicities. If you cannot, really start to pay attention, because if you keep ignoring this, your wish guide is going to turn up the volume, and then it's going to get like really loud and obnoxious, and you're not going to be able to ignore the message anymore. So let's see what this message is that they want me to convey to you so that you can pay attention and handle it. Okay, the Hanged Man. Well, this is basically saying that you're not sure of some things, and I don't know if this is playing into this, but things haven't been turning out the way you want. And while you realize that in the physical sense, you're not looking at it, sorry, I hit the camera, I think. You're not looking at it from a spiritual context, because remember, things that happen in life don't happen to us, they happen for us. So Aquarius, I would just be really curious as to what you really think is not turning out the way you want. And is it a relationship? Are you with somebody that maybe you really feel you don't like, or maybe you just think the relationship should be better and it's not? Maybe the person works so much that they don't spend enough quality time with you, so you're like, this isn't what you wanted in life. Or maybe, you're single because you work too much and you're like, this is my life, I'm never going to meet anybody. Whatever this is, and it does have to deal with this. I was going to say it doesn't necessarily, but I do think this is all playing in together. You need to take a step back, because remember, I said this is going to happen in your near future. But so before this wonderful, because this is wonderful. Before this wonderfulness can happen, this has to happen. All right. So for example, if you're in a relationship, say, say you're married and you guys are just having some problems, you need to work through them in order to move that relationship into a deeper connection. All right. But the problem is, and I'm not saying that the other person, if it is a relationship, is not doing anything wrong, but whether you're in a relationship or single, you need to take a step back from things and and then take 2 steps to the left or right and kind of look at the situation at a different angle. And that's going to open up your eyes a little more and go, oh, so maybe if your spouse is working so much and you're not spending quality time together and you're lonely, maybe if you take a step back and you really think about things, okay, well, maybe you guys just bought a house or you're about to buy a house and, you need a certain amount for a down payment or something. It's not as bad as you think. And this saying, well, I'm really unsure. If you're unsure, that's fine. But I know you need to take a look at things from a different angle. And if you need to get out of whatever it is you're in, then you do that. And then something wonderful is going to happen. Now, if you're single, I think that what this means is, if you're not in any type of relationship, that maybe you're getting a little frustrated and you're like, oh my God, I'm X years old and, I'm not engaged or married and blah, 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 blah. Okay, maybe you need, like I said, take a step back, reassess things and go, okay, well, maybe it's because of the people I'm hanging out with, or what kind of signal am I putting out? All right. So what your wish guide wants you to know is that in order for wonderful things to happen, you need to make sure that you are not putting all these expectations on things, that it's got to be this. Like, let's say you're in a relationship. Well, we've been together for a year and they need to propose to me. And after 1 year, we need to set the date. And then after that, we need to be married in this amount of time. I think that maybe you're putting some unrealistic expectations and you're putting some unneeded burden and stress on things. So, and only you're going to know what this is, and only you're going to know what you've been ignoring. And the fact that you're ignoring your part in it is what your wish guide is saying. So take a step back, look at things from a different angle before you make any big decisions. But you really need to do this. Also meditate, I would say, on your heart space. And I wouldn't say, with our heart, sometimes it's dealing with our own self-love and our own grief and our own trauma. Then other times it's dealing with love of others and being compassionate towards others. I think it's both on this one. So if you're into crystals, I would use some rose quartz. I think that would help you with yourself as well as whoever else is involved in all of this, okay? But it is going to be worth it when you do the work. So do the work. Do the work, Aquarius. All right. So let's go ahead and look at card number 4. And card number 4 is how you can better connect with your spiritual team, okay? And not just necessarily your wish guide. This is any of your guides. And, it's almost like they've had a staff meeting to say, okay, well, Tammy's not connecting really well, and we need to let her know she needs to work on this, so this way we can be more involved. Because remember, your angels sometimes are just going to step in and help you, but then other times you need to ask, okay? So how can you, Aquarius, better connect? And you got the Ace of Swords. All right, this makes a lot of sense. Swords is all about ideas, and I think that you have some limiting beliefs that are going on. So, I don't know if this is a product of how you were raised, because you have to remember when we're raised, we have, our parents telling us what to think, and our schools telling us what to think, and our churches telling us what to think, and our friends telling us what to think, and family telling us what to think. And then we go to college and they tell us what to think. And then we go to work and they tell us what to think. And that's life. But you need to come to terms with you're allowed to believe in whatever you want to believe in. So, and that's really hard, especially like, and I'm not saying that if you practice a religion, that you need to give up a religion or anything, because you can practice any religion and still work with crystals and be spiritual. That's not what I'm saying. But there's nothing wrong with talking to your angels or asking your guides for help. And only you know what is limiting you. And like I said, this is a general reading, so I can't really pull any feeling, or I'm not really getting anything in my head as to exactly what this is pertaining to or what is limiting you. But there's definitely some limiting beliefs that you need to let go of. And once you let go of these, Aquarius, you're going to be able to easier connect with your guides and get the help you need, and also receive their messages. So with this card, I think you need to work on your crown chakra. I think your crown chakra it could be blocked, and I think it could be underactive. So I would definitely, if you're into crystals, I would work with some clear or white crystals. So clear quartz is wonderful. Selenite is absolutely amazing. One that I've been working with recently for my crown chakra, I have up here because I need to clean it, is apophyllite. this is a wonderful crown and third eye chakra. Once your crown chakra is spinning correctly and it's balanced and it's activated, then I think you need to pay a little bit of attention to your third eye chakra, because you need your third eye to be open to be able to receive messages and understand them, and then you'll be okay. So one of the things you can do as well is I do offer that, and it's free. It's here on my channel. Go to the playlist and go to guided meditations. There's one called Quickie 7-minute main, Quickie 7 main chakra guided meditation. It's like 14 minutes long. And it's going to hit root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. You do that, you're going to be golden. I also have a selenite meditation. So that's really going to help you connect with your crown chakra. So you might want to add that one in as well. And I just have to tell you one really cool thing, guys, is a beautiful monarch butterfly. I have a window right over here and I have one over here. A beautiful monarch butterfly, as soon as I said work with selenite, flew and it landed on the brick on the side of my house. It's still there. It's looking in, I guess, at us. So, butterflies are all about metamorphosis and change. So, maybe that's a sign, I know in a couple of my readings, I've seen things in my crystal ball. I'm not seeing anything right now, but I haven't had any butterflies show up for any of the other ones, and I've done the other 10 because I still have you and Pisces left. So, butterfly. It's a sign it's still there. I'll let you know when it flies away. All right, so then finally, I want to talk about how your current guide is helping you on your spiritual path right now, okay? And how you're being helped, okay, the death card. Now, death card is not a bad card. Everybody always, death card. This is actually a great card, because if you see, he's on a white horse and he's headed towards this priest-looking guy who's in yellow. And he's heading from something bad into something good. It is a change card. And I think that you've experienced something in your life in the recent past, the last maybe month or two, something very hurtful. And whatever it is, though, has made you kind of question some things on your spiritual path. And this is going to open you up to change, because this is going to allow you to leave a space of, uncertainty. And we just said that you need to let go of the limiting beliefs. So in order for you to let go of the limiting beliefs, once you do, then you can start moving forward on this path. Because once it's moving from a space of, a bad space to a good space. It's why it's called death. Something bad is ending, and there's the cycle of life: birth, death, rebirth. Okay? So we're moving into rebirth here. So let go of those limiting beliefs, and whatever it is, it's going to help you move through. The butterfly just left. It's going to help you move through that transition. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I just got the feeling that I'm supposed to stop talking about that, because the butterfly showed up when we started talking about crown chakra. So real quickly, crown chakra as well, okay? Selenite. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and pull whatever message that your guardian angel wants your wish guide to convey to me to convey to you. I'm trying to shuffle these. Well, you know what? I'm just going to pull one and see what we get. All right. Aquarius, what do we want? I'm going to pull one kind of close to the window since the butterfly was over there. And nope, I want this one here. All right. Let's see what you got. Okay, your message is presence of absence. Somebody else got this. I'm going to read it. I can't read it through the camera screen. It says, Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. So I don't know if I'm getting the feeling that this is more like a message about a loved one that has passed on kind of recently. And I know I did a reading like this, but hold on. Because doesn't have anything to do with this. And I don't know if that's maybe why you've been having a hard time, or that's whatever you've experienced that's making you question things. But I want you to think of someone, and it could be a pet even, someone that has, passed away, moved on from this life, and I'm going to pull a message from them for you. So I want you to right now close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and think of who it is. And I want you to say, I love you, and then their name. And I don't care if it's Fido. I love you, Fido. I love you, Fluffy. I love you, Grandma. Whoever. Okay. I'm getting over here. And I was not expecting to do this, so you're the only people I did this for. Their message to you, sorry, I just moved the camera again. Whoever this is wants to say, tears cleanse the soul. And it's giving me goosebumps. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. Tears cleanse the soul. I'm not going to elaborate on that. That is all for you to determine what your loved one is trying to tell you with that. Tears cleanse the soul. All right, I didn't mean to I hope that's not like something super sad. I hope that's something good, but it is a message that I was told that needed to get to you, Aquarius. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you are interested in some personal services, whether you'd like some distance Reiki, I'd love to help you with distance Reiki to help your chakras to get them balanced and aligned, to give you a jump start. Or if you want a personal reading, a birth chart analysis, there's numerology reports, there's packages, there's crystals, sage. Go to my website, yournaturalhealer.com. And all this is in the link below. All right? So with that being said, Aquarius, we are going to close this out. Thank you so much for joining me for this. And I hope you got something out of it. Go live your best life, Aquarius, but do it the natural way. Namaste.